All right, we're stepping up big here with some probability type questions where we're building our total outcomes. How many options do we have? And here we're talking about combinations. With combinations, we have to be careful because order doesn't matter here, okay? There's no first place, second place, third place. There's 3 winners. How do we award 3 winners given 15 competitors? Okay? Again, first and second, third doesn't matter. So those 3 winners are still 3 winners. So let's take a look at this, okay? Reminder, with these combinations, order doesn't matter. Order does not matter. For example, I've got 4 letters here and I'm going to choose 3 of them. So I've got A, B, C. Well, I could also do A, B, D. Or I could do B, A, C. Or B, C, D. Or I could do C, A, B. Or C, B, D. I'm an adult. It's fine. Let's do D, A, B. And D, B, C. We might have more. C, B. Okay. So, I think I've made my list. I hope. Ooh, that'd be bad. But we got some issues here. If we take a look at what I've built, I have A, B, C in here. I have A, B, C, and here, A, B, C. These 3 are technically the exact same. Order doesn't matter here. They're the same combination of 3 letters, just in different order, but I don't care about the order. So this only counts as 1. These 2 are now gone. Here I have A, B, D, A, B, D. So this is a repeat. It's gone. I'm going to keep that one. Then I have B, C, D, B, C, D, and B, C, D. So I'm going to keep this one. So technically, are there only 3 ways to do this? I think I might have left out some. But lucky for me, there is a formula that can help me figure this out. This formula is going to look scary, but bear with me, okay? There's a little shortcut to it. So if n is our total, and we're choosing a certain number, r is going to be what we're choosing. This formula looks like this. N factorial over r factorial times n minus r factorial. And you're like, what on earth is that? So factorial, if we had 3 factorial, that just means 3 times 2 times 1. Okay, so we're just multiplying those together. An easy way for me to remember this formula is we have our total, and then we're going to choose how many, and we're going to ignore the rest. So if you can remember that little setup, this will be a lot easier. So I'm worried here that I don't have all of my options, so I'm going to go ahead and check to see how many combinations I can get. I have 4. I'm going to choose 3, which means I'm going to ignore the other 1. So I think we're missing an option here. So again, factorial. This means 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. And this is going to be 3 times 2 times 1. Well, that's convenient. 3 divided by 3, that reduces to 1. 2 divided by 2, that reduces to 1. And 1 divided by 1 also reduces to 1, leaving me with 4 total combinations. And I only have 1, 2, 3. I found it. We're missing A, C, D. Boom. 1, 2, 4 options. Does that make sense? Okay, let's try another one. This one's a little bit yummier to think about. I'm going to go to a restaurant and I'm going to pick 2 sides from a list of 8 options. How many ways can I build those combinations? So there are 8 total options. I am going to choose 2 of them, which unfortunately means I have to ignore the other 6. This 6 is going to reduce, just like we saw up here. So I'm only going to be left with 8 times 7, because 6 is going to reduce. Okay? And then I'm going to be left with 2 times 1. So that's going to give me 56 over 2. I have 28 options if I'm only picking 2 sides. That's a lot of options. Okay, and again, if you want to see a visual here, this is 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we have 2 factorial, and then 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all reduce, leaving me with 8 times 7 and 2 times 1. Okay? All right, a couple more here. I'm going to go on a trip, and I can go to 4 out of the 7 Central American countries. How many different trips can I create? So how many combinations can I create of those 4 countries? So there are 7 Central American countries. I'm going to choose 4, and I'm going to save the 3 for later. Okay? Here, that 4 is going to reduce, so I'm going to have 7 times 6 times 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1 will reduce with this. And then I'm left with 3 times 2 times 1 from this guy. 3 times 2 equals 6, so that's going to reduce. And I have 35 options. Whew! How will I choose? Okay, one more example. To complete an exam, you have to answer 8 out of the 10 questions. How many ways can you complete the quiz? 10 total questions. We're going to choose 8. So 10, choose 8, ignore the remaining 2. 10 and 8, those are going to reduce to 10 times 9, and then I'm left with 2 times 1. That's going to give me 90 over 2. I have 45 different combinations of questions to complete that test. Okay, good luck. If you have questions, let me know.